Good evening, dear tutor. This is the group number 11. The topic is therapy class, and the continue is my companion.
Good evening, educational therapy. What is the main idea of educational therapy class? Ability to understand the learning challenges of a particular child. Help to guys who have learning disorders or attention problems that make learning usually difficult. Students with learning different disabilities and challenges. Developing learning strategies that building on her strengths and compensate for her. Definition: educational therapy is the practice of providing personalized remedial instruction to children and adults with learning challenges included but not limited to dyslexia, ADHD, executive functional deficit, and language, visual, and auditory processing issues. The ultimate goal of educational therapy is the foster development of self-confident, independent individuals who feel positively about themselves and their potential as fielding learners. Thank you.
What is in-class therapy for? In service to help students who have problems and need skills and strategies to manage their learning and attention difference to improve their school performance. In addition, the therapist guarantees that the students will be able to use the different skills and strategies in their academic life. Thank you.
When do we apply educational therapy? Educational therapy is applied when individuals or students have attention and learning difficulties. For example, dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, ADD, or ADHD. These people process information differently. Educational therapy helps them to maximize their language. However, it's important to use the different techniques or unlock the individual's potential and develop a basic academic skill. Thank you.
Good evening, dear teacher and partners. I am going to talk about the difference between tutoring and educational therapy. First, we have tutoring, and I would like to talk you about the principal points. First, we have tutors focus on specific academic areas, such as reading or social studies. Next, we have boost guides, confidence by helping them success academically. And finally, we have may benefit the students who need help achieving academic goals. But in the other hand, we have educational therapy. In the first place, we have educational therapists work on academic skills such as reading, spelling, and math. Can develop intervention plans and use assessment to track progress. Then we have educational therapists often focus on motivation and self-esteem. And finally, we have maybe a good option for those who are below grade level, are also experiencing social emotional difficulties. So these points are really important for us because like a teachers, we need to know this to help our students in that situations. Thanks.
An example of educational therapy in class begins with knowing the student's problems. In this case, we must have constant patience with the student until you can adapt to their level of educational competence and talk frequently with the parents to have a good communication. For example, in this case, we have a student who has a learning problem. The problem in this case is dyslexia. So we begin to plan educational strategies to be able to work with him in different methodology. In this case, we work with the student individually with different sound and letter activities to start their learning. With this case, we start motivating the student with different activities and their interaction with the class group and support of their parents. Thank you so much.